Hi, thanks for joining me today. I want to talk to you about interacting with money. And there's several videos concerning interacting with money because I think this plays a really big part in some of the challenges that we are facing when it comes to money. So hopefully these videos will help you be a little bit more mindful about how you're handling your money or interacting, I should say, interacting with the money, not just handling it. This is handling the money, but the interacting with money videos will hopefully help you um, be more cognizant or conscious of how you're handling and talking and dealing with your money. All right, so let's get into the video. This again is on handling money. So what I want you to see is, let's see, we have bills here, all of these bills. What is not present here is a $50 bill. And what I want you to see is $1, $2, $5, $10. See the images. The images on the bills are going to the right, facing right, except the 10. It faces left. Face right, face right. I don't have a 50 here, but it faces the right. All of these bills are different denominations, but they're not just flat bills. When you see people that are visually challenged, they can touch the money and tell what bill it is because each bill is different. The the numbers on these are really small, and the numbers on this one is large. But then you have these intricate designs. Look at that framework. Each bill has a frame around it, an outside frame, and the two smaller ones have a frame on the inside. But each of the bills have a frame on them, and the frame, all of that is raised. You can feel it if you close your eyes and just feel with your hands. You can feel you can feel the raised ink. Once the bill has been used a ton of times, the ink tends to feel like it's flat because it has creases in it, but you can still feel it. If you press down on it, you can still feel it. We're not talking about the backs of them because the backs of the bills are much different, but just focusing on the front of the bills and handling the bills. So they all have an image, and that image is extremely important. All right. You want to turn your bills, and that's one reason why they were like this, because I generally turn my bills so that the image on the bill is coming towards me. It's facing me, it's coming towards me. On the 10, it's going away. So if you look in my wallet, you'd see my tens are upside down. I always want the bills facing me no matter what. So that's what you want to do. Now, whether you put them in order from large to small or small to large, it's up to you. I recommend always having them in an order. That way you don't pull out a 20. You meant to give someone, people normally collect these $2 bills, so that doesn't count. But say you tend to give someone, you wanted to give someone a $1 bill and you had your bills all mixed in there and you just pulled them out and you gave them, you saw these. We do it in the store when we grab stuff. We see one thing and we end up at home with a different item because we were looking at this bill and we grabbed one, two, three and handed it. I just handed this person $31 instead of $3. Or if this was on top, and then people are like, I gave you three tens. No, you didn't give me three tens. They were mixed up. So I tend to put my bills in order, and it doesn't matter if ones are on top, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 5, 10, or 120, 50, 150, 20. It doesn't matter what order from large to small or small to large. It's up to you. My main thing is I like them to all be facing me. Even if I'm using the money, I'm exchanging it for something, I will keep the bill facing me because I've given my bills an assignment. So check out the video about giving your bills an assignment. Also, whether you're severing or nurturing your relationship with your money. So check those videos out because they're very important and they are also about interacting with your money. So if I give this bill, I want the bill to be facing me still. because even though the bill looks like it's leaving me, he's facing me like he's coming to me. So that's how I normally do my bills. Now, the other thing is when I store my bills, if they're like this and I place them in my wallet, I want them to face me, and I place them in my wallet, and then I'll close my wallet and put my wallet somewhere. If I'm going to put this money in my pocket or something like that, or give the money to someone, I want to either hand it to them open, or I want to fold the money. And if it's like this, I will fold the money like that and then hand it to them. Some things may warrant you folding the money because you don't want others to see what you're doing or how much you're giving to someone. You may fold the money and hand it off. The only thing with the folding of the money and handing it off is I'm always paying attention with these bills. Let me show you about the bills. I always want the money to face me as it's leaving me. Now, on these two bills, the one and the two, the image is in the middle, directly in the middle. So when you fold it, it's still facing you. Or the majority of it is facing you. On this one, most of the face is facing you, and on the two, it's like dead center in half. So if you fold these bills towards you, they'll be facing you, and you can hand them to someone, or you can place them in your pocket. It's up to you. And each situation warrants whether you open, the bill is open or closed. But if it's closed like that, I'll fold, if I need to fold it, I'll fold it like that and hand it off. If it's a larger bill, these bills, the image is facing me, but it's on the left side of half. And what I mean by that, if I fold this bill in half here, this is the halfway point. See, that bill is over there on the left. It's facing me, but it's on the left. Once I fold that bill, it's no longer facing me. The face is now in that direction, away from me. And it's the same on these two bills. When you fold it like that, the bill is no longer facing you if you hand it off. So with these bills, that the image is on the left side of the halfway point, you have to fold the bill towards you, flip the bill, and then turn it so that the fold is near you. So when I open it back up, see, it's facing me again. And I would hand it off in this direction with the fold facing me. So for the $1 or $2 bill, that's what you do. A $10 bill, the image is on the left side of half, but the image is facing the left. So that means I would turn this bill in this direction and fold this coming towards me. It's still facing me. So when I fold it, it's still facing me. And then I would hand it off like that. Or I would just keep it open and hand it off. This is how you handle your money. Just want to make sure when you're handing the money off to someone, the bill is always facing you. That's the main thing. Always have the bill facing you. The 50 is going to be the same way. Always have the bill facing you, even when you're handing it off to someone. You can fold that bill, turn it, flip it, however, and place it in your wallet and place it in a box or wherever you want to place it. But I would make sure the bills are in order so that you're not causing confusion, because it's just a mass of confusion when your bills are upside down. Well, with the exception of the 10, facing forward, facing away, backwards. The front is up, the front is back. It's just a mess. The only way I would not care about this like that is if I was placing it in the money box. That's my exception. When I'm placing my money in my money box, I tend to put the faces downward. Okay? And why do I do that? Because it's almost like these bills can come up and go out. So I want them I want the face going into the box. So if it's my money box, I'll put it face down in the money box. And then that way, it doesn't matter if the bills are mixed up. You know, however I get them, I just add them to the money box. I don't put them in order. I let them have free reign. Excuse me, I let them have free reign in the money box. But the face is towards me, and then I'll put it in the money box so that they're in there relaxing, making themselves at home, taking a nap, face down. They're not coming up out of there. All right. So that, just try these little things, see how, you always want to make sure when you try something new to see if it's having an effect on what's going on. It may have to have an effect, believe it or not, in your mind first. You know, you change the spiritual part of it. I will say, to me, the spiritual part is first, and then your mind is second, that conscious thought, that second, and then your actions come up. So give it a moment, see how it's working. um, be neutral when you first try these things because they're different. All right. So thanks for joining me. Be sure to hit the like and the subscribe button and leave a comment in the section below.